Hey, what's good, family? The stock market's been on a tear lately. And in this video, I wanted to go over and share some stocks that I'm personally looking at, continuing to add to while the stock market is running that haven't quite taken off like everything else, that I personally feel still have a decent upside. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, so here we are in TradingView and we're taking a look at the SPY right now. Maybe disregard all the lines and stuff if you don't understand what's going on here. But pretty much if we look at it, all-time highs is right here. Right here we hit about 611 on the SPY. And right now we are currently trading at about 587, meaning that we are just 4% from all-time highs on the SPY. We got all kinds of stocks going, making new highs, like all the hot ones like Nvidia. Nvidia has been on a run. It's not making new highs, but it's not too far off its all-time highs. Nvidia is a good stock, but there is right now from its all-time highs, it has about 16 stocks to run. What we're going to be focusing on are stocks that are in the S&P 500, maybe a bonus or two that are not, but we're going to be focused on stocks that have room to run more than this. All right, all of them at least 25%. Another one that people are looking at, we got Palantir, currently pretty much at all-time highs. It hit all-time highs over here a few weeks back over here at 125. Today it hit 130. So Palantir is trading at all-time highs. All right, so in a market where it seems like we're making new highs, yet we're not at all-time highs, but we're pretty close to all-time highs. And we got all this news and all this drama going on. On top of the trading I like to do, I like to have stocks that I'm dollar cost averaging into. And here are some stocks that I'm dollar cost averaging into. The first one is going to be Google. So taking a look at Google, you can see I already kind of drew it up. But from where it is currently trading, Google is currently trading at 159. All-time highs over here, which it last was February this year. Google is down, or it offers almost a 30% upside. I personally believe Google is becoming more valuable as a company. I believe there is a lot more upside in its future. And right now, when it comes to how everything has moved lately with the things going on with China, hey, this one is being held back and I love it because I get to add more. And really just wanted to kind of show you this to bring light to it. Maybe do your own research, but hey, Google, in my eyes, hot stock, I'm adding to it. And yeah, maybe take a look at it yourself. Next one, we got AMD right here. So AMD, this one has taken a beating. It's been taking a beating down for almost a couple of years now. All-time high, hit an all-time high back February of 2024. So it's pretty much been in a downtrend. This downtrend has pretty much gone on since October of 2024. But yeah, it's been moving down since February of 2024. All right, so bottomed out down here around $77. And right now it's already made a pretty decent move. Taking a look, it is up 46% off the bottom. If you took it from the bottom to the top, that's almost a 200% move, but there is still room to get in for this move. Me personally, I like what I've been seeing from AMD. Their balance sheet's getting better. It seems as if things are improving. They're no Nvidia. I'm not going to say they're a close second, but they are second. They're next in line. They are definitely going to get a good amount of the market share as well. There is a lot of upside to Nvidia. I would say over here, they were clearly way overpriced, but now down here, I would say they're still. So this is one I add to daily as well, just dollar cost averaging into. And I'm personally sad it's not lower. I want it to be lower, but I think this is a great one to pick up if you want to benefit from moves and things that happen kind of like this right here on the SPY where let's see. This right here on the SPY where we pretty much, from when we hit this point over here, we are already up 16% over the past, like just 3 weeks. And then from this low we made, we're up like 22%. If you're trying to get in on moves like that, I would definitely pay attention to these. The next one I really like right here is SoFi. So SoFi is about 27%. Oh wait, hold on, let's bring it down a little bit. It's about 29, just under 30% off its all-time highs. SoFi, I think there is more upside ahead for this. This is one you might be able to accumulate, get multiple hundred shares of. This one, when it comes to owning a share, it costs a lot less. You can always get fractional shares, but when it comes to gaining a position to where you can actually control and like own shares, sell options and stuff, I really like SoFi. SoFi is a nice one for me. I think things are going to look up for them as people have to start paying off their student loans. It hasn't happened yet, but whenever interest rates get cut, people may want to refinance with them. I think the model that SoFi has is kind of where banks are moving. So I really like the idea of SoFi. I really like their stock. Their all-time highs they're about $4 off their all-time highs, 30%. I think they can stand the move. Oh, actually, when you think about all-time highs on SoFi, I'm looking over here. They've been over here, but here, we're just going to focus on this for now. I believe they can move a lot higher. And I believe if you're looking at a standpoint of like years, I think we can definitely take out this all-time high over here at 28. So SoFi, hey, that's another good one right there. And then we'll call this one a bonus. This one right here, Fubo. We're not looking at all-time highs because Fubo, I'm not sure. Like if we truly look back at Fubo, it looks like they've had some crazy, maybe stock splits, because apparently back in the day, there was a point in time in 2015, a share today was worth $23,000. All right. Normally, I wouldn't even take interest in anything like that, but just kind of with the way things currently are, and just kind of from what I've seen from Fubo. Fubo is currently, I don't know, they got some stuff going on with Disney. They're in talks with being acquired by Disney. And if that happens, this high right here, this high over here, this 640 high that we made back in December, I think Fubo will have no problem taking that out. I'm going to be real, I'm not dollar cost averaging into this, but I am hoping that we can get a fill of this gap. To those of you that don't know what a gap fill is, that's essentially where the price eventually comes down and feels like the last point where the stock was. So that would be down to like this 152 level. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can get a gap fill on that. And whenever that happens, I have a limit order for a few hundred shares just sitting there waiting. And if that happens, I'll have those shares. I'll hold on to them in hopes that there is some sort of deal on Disney. Fubo as a company itself, things are looking a lot better for them. Once again, I'm just really hoping that we can fill this gap. Just the charts, looking at the charts, you would expect that to get filled in. So that's what I'm hoping for. I still feel like where it is right now is still a good level. But if we look at it kind of from here at this 290 level, going up to 348, that's almost 120% return. Whereas if I am able to snag like shares from this 150 level or so, the return is a lot nicer, even getting the same thing. So it goes from a 120% move to a 330% move. All right, so those are kind of stocks I'm looking at right now. Those are stocks I'm dollar cost averaging into. Right now, there's a little bit of a feeling of FOMO because stocks blasted up faster than I wish they did. But, you know, as opportunity pops up, I'll continue to be on the lookout for different opportunities and whatnot. These are the stocks I personally like right now. If you have any good stocks, any questions, comments, anything like that, leave it down below in the comments. If for some reason you're new here and haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future content. And last, but certainly not least, thank you so much for watching. Matthew Manuel signing off, and I want to change your life.